At this point, let's take a look at the highlights that went down inside the Big Dome as both teams were looking for a spark. Looks like GlobalPort found it in Krayem. But this guy, Emmett, is definitely going to be a force to reckon with as we go along in this tournament.
Definitely, and you know, that's just a veteran move there. He knew that the contact was coming. And of course, here's Terrence Romeo knocking down the three-point shot.
Terrence getting started early, 10 points in that first quarter alone. GlobalPort, though, did it on the run. But early on, Cliff Hodge was actually keeping in step in terms of transition defense para sa Meralco. Outside jumper, that is one of the three-pointers para doon. Okay, Krayem, second quarter now on your screens. Meralco trying to get it done on the run once again as they started to play catch-up ball.
They started to play catch-up ball, and at one point I did think they were going to close that gap. But again, Terrence Romeo and the rest of the crew, you know, Terrence Romeo making that extra pass, recognizing, seeing Omar Krayem wide open for that three-point shot. And again, we mentioned about their assists in the last conferences. We saw a lot of assists tonight. That's a good sign for GlobalPort.
Krayem once again directing traffic on the run, locates Romeo, three-pointer is good.
And this is the weapon for GlobalPort, I think. I don't even know if they realize it. They probably do. But I think they're at their best when they're in transition.
Those three-pointers, what was it? They had 10 of those in the first half alone, and then they started to go inside.
They did that in the second half for Patrick O Bryant. And if they didn't get a score out of Patrick O Bryant, they sure enough got an assist from Patrick O Bryant, finding his open teammates.
How about the hustle plays? Likewise, going the way of the Batang Pier. Those 50-50 balls recovered by the guys in white. Just like this on the putback, it is Krayem and one opportunity.
And you see, only two players from Meralco getting back on defense. Whenever there's a turnover, the entire team should be back on defense.
Or at least you see them running back. Even if they don't make it back, you just want the effort.
You saw a few guys just hanging back out of frustration. Again, it was all effort here, all effort.
In this fourth quarter, GlobalPort went on cruise control every time Meralco threatened. They found a way.
That was just a great pass, a chest pass, which is pretty difficult by Patrick O Bryant there.
Look at that spectacular move on the part of Terrence Romeo. In traffic, switching hands in midair. Here he goes once again, pulls up from deep, and that put it away.
That was the nail in the coffin right there.
The Batang Pier up on their feet as they celebrate together with their team owner. Their first victory of the Governor's Cup, 92-73 is your final score.